On a beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Orlando, Florida. Day 3 of the 2025 college softball season, the Black and Gold Classic, as the number 14 ranked Georgia Bulldogs take on the James Madison Dukes. It's a matchup of the Sun Belt versus the SEC.
Communication pieces last night will prove to be some good information to take home.
First pitch up high, ball one, 1-0 the count. As we're underway, Georgia in their dark black colors with red numbers and letters, JMU in the whites. With a big two-run homer would be the go-ahead hit. There's a bloop single and a good start for Reagan Wall, the freshman, with her second hit of the weekend. Stepping in. Runner at first. Tries to bunt, gets it down. It's a good one. Miller will have one play, will throw to first. Now Wall going to third, and she's thrown out. It's a double play.
And really good heads-up base running attempt here from Wall, but Paisley Allen sees it immediately. At first, nobody was covering third base, but I love to see them breaking back, getting back Mua Williams, who was trying to crash initially, didn't field the bunt there. So really good heads-up defensive play.
The 1-2. Did Campbell go around? They appeal. They say yes, she did. And just like that, it's a strikeout as Gibson gets out of the jam. Just like that against NC State. The 3-0 and Goodnight takes a 4-pitch walk to start the home half of the first. There's the 0-2 to Gordon. Lines a base hit into right field. And that's bobbled there, mishandled there by the right fielder Wall. They're going to send Goodnight as the throw comes in, and Goodnight will score and get the Bulldogs right off to a fast start. A 1-0 lead on the hit by Sarah Gordon. And that's a walk to Goodwin.
And if they can get their offense woken up, I could see why.
There's a ball hit to left center. It's carrying, it's off the wall. Runners held for a moment. Gordon is going to come in to score. It's an RBI double for Lindy Ray Davis, and Georgia off to a fast start, up 2-0. Coach Baldwin called her a star in the making. Hits a high fly ball. This will stay in the park as the catch is made. Tagging in and to score the third run, though, as that's a sac fly for Mua Williams. Driving in Goodwin, and it's 3-0 Georgia. It's the 1-1, but then again, who is it against Georgia? There's a pop-up to right, playable. Wall makes the catch. 7 freshmen were shortstops. As Charlton hits it up the middle, off Fleet into second, to throw to first, scooped up, not in time. Safe, and it's first and third, 2 outs. The inning will continue. Wilkerson pitched in that game.
She did.
The birthday girl today. Miller drops a base hit into right center. That's going to get 1 run in. They're going to send Mua Williams. The throw home is not in time. It's a 2 RBI single for Miller, and Georgia coming out strong again, up 5-0. 0-2 the count to Allen. Swings and misses. And that's the strikeout to end the inning. But not before Georgia gets 5 runs on 4 hits and 1 error. Georgia's pitcher right here, the senior Gibson. And that's a swing and a miss off speed, and Gibson gets the strikeout.
I get pissed, and so I think more than anything, it's the competitor in you. You want to win.
The strikeout there by Gibson. But you wonder where they're at as that one hits Gibson, so she will take first base.
A lot of hit by pitches, which we've seen several from all the teams this weekend.
The ground ball deep in the hole, past Digby and into left field. As Peyton Liss, usually your best hitter, your best player is struggling. When the best player is hitting well, usually your offense is pretty good. Runners go, throw to third, and it's out. Second time JMU's made it out at third base. This one ends the inning.
Yeah.
The lefty. There's a bunt. Johnson's got to field it, and there's no chance. That's vintage Goodnight. Perfect slap to the right side, which is almost an impossible play for a lefty to execute a pitcher there. The 0-1. Goodnight goes, pitches high, as Romero couldn't handle it, and that will get Goodnight to second base. Not just because of that, but as Gordon slices one into right, that's going to be 1 hop off the wall. Goodnight's going to come around to score. It's an RBI double for Sarah Gordon. Continues her great start to 2025. Extends the Dogs' lead to 6-0. Goodwin at the plate. Little slow runner to second, tough play, flip to first, not in time. That's Goodwin's speed. And that was gonna be a tough play for Edwards.
It's midday, the sun is directly shining on us.
Runner goes, it's a steal as they cut off the throw there. Worried about the runner at third. You know, runners leaving too early and all that stuff going on as Davis gets it up the middle and through. That's gonna get 2 runs on the board, and Georgia now up 8-0 here in the second inning. And a strike. Williams hits a fly ball to right. Wall under it, makes the catch. Every team goes through a bad weekend or slow starts. As Digby hits one to center, but that's playable. As Butler makes the catch for the second out. I remember.
Take constructive criticism on.
It's a slow grounder to second. Underhand to first, not in time. Edwards with the quick flip there, but Charlton beats it out. Inning continues.
And I'm done with this.
And that ball is going to drop in right field. That's going to get a run in, and it's 9-0. And they're going to send another runner. Throw home is in time, and that will end the inning. But Georgia gets 4 runs in the second and takes a 9-0 lead after 2 here in Orlando.
Athlete at these big schools, you're looking at, even when you do things right, what could I have done a little bit better there? Floating through the zone, hard to see out of the hand.
Grounded to third, Williams is there. Throw to first in time, 2 up, 2 down here into third.
The process kind of working for me, didn't always have to be perfect.
There's a bunt, Gibson fields, hesitates, throws to first. Not in time, Wall beats it out. Good bunt by Wall to get on base here with 2 outs.
Thanks.
That's popped up, foul territory. Is there room for Williams? Yep, that's room for Williams. Makes the catch to retire the side.
He was. He was probably confused, but.
Ross goes around. That'll complete his strikeout. First out here in the third from Johnson. Illinois to cap off day 3 here in Orlando. Castori with a base hit to center, a 1-out single.
It doesn't make sense, and my brain is not okay with it, but that's all right.
Gordon hits a high fly ball to center. Butler makes the catch, and Gordon retired for the second out here in the third inning. Runner goes, there's the ball in the dirt, throw to second, not in time. The 3 spot in the lineup. Hits into the hole to left for a hit. They're gonna send Castori, she will score. It's an RBI hit as Davila takes second, and Georgia adds to the lead, 10-0.
But know what I did.
Fair.
Just make it make sense.
2-0 pitch, that gets in the dirt, 3-0 the count. As the runner is at third with 2 outs. The 3-1. Float ball 4.
It's absolutely coming unglued on some of these balls.
It's grounded to Johnson. Johnson will go to first to retire the side.
Or a new control room, but hey, we're just here.
I think if you ask the other teams, they'll take it. Here's the ball, gets through to left. As JMU trying to get something going is Campbell hitting it to the left side. Pinch hitting here in the cleanup spot for the Dukes. That's a pop-up to short as Digby's there for the outs.
Really, that's really what it's all about, figuring it out.
That's a good swing to center, but playable is Castori, who's also in the game at center for good night. She pinch hit in the last inning.
Your teammates and your coaches to know all the work you're putting in.
It's a swing and a miss and a strikeout to end the inning as Gibson records her 4th strikeout of the ball game. 4 shutout innings for the senior Gibson. We head to the home half of the 4th, all Georgia.
The past is the past, right? It's behind us, and we just got to look ahead. And so I think every opportunity they step into the box or get out on the field to make a play, this is what they need to have.
50 games with Mackenzie Audis and Shelby Turnier as Charlton swings and misses as Johnson gets the strikeout for the second out here in the 4th. Comebacker to Johnson, who will field their position. Nice play by Johnson, the freshman, to retire the side as the Bulldogs, for the first time, are held scoreless in this game.
As long as possible.
Payoff pitch, low ball forward, Peyton List. gets a walk. Second time she gets on base. That's a 2-1. It's a grounder to third. Throw to second for one. To throw to first. One hop past White. But it was backed up on the play.
I tore both my ACLs. I mean, I was an infield-outfield player.
It's popped up foul territory. Charging in is Davila making the catch. The rain's there. It was a coming out party for her. She had a great career from that point on. There's a grounder to short. This could do it. Digby to first. And the Bulldogs of Georgia with a run roll 10-0 win over JMU, improved to 4-0. Rachel Gibson gets the win. For JMU, a tough day. They go 0-2 today, 0-4 to start the season. They got one more tomorrow against UCF. Georgia will cap it off tomorrow morning against Cal State Bakersfield. Finally